Hi students, welcome to Evershine Coaching Center. Myself Shah Faisal sir here. Dear students, today I am going to start the chapter of class 6, food. Where does it come from? Are you getting, children? Today I am going to start up the new chapter, that is food. Where does it come from? Most of the students are confused. Sir, what is food? From where we get food? What are the uses of this food? What we do from this food? Am I right, children? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಯೋಚನೆ, ಸರ್ ಇದು ಫುಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ನಾವು ನೋಡಬಹುದಾ, right? Yes or no, children? Very good. Are you getting, children? फूड बोले तो क्या है, फूड कहां से मिल रहा है, ये हम इस चैप्टर में देखने जा रहे हैं. हमारे को फूड कहां से मिलेगा, हमारे को फूड दैट इज नथिंग बट ऊटा या खाना भी बोल सकते हैं, वो हमारे को किधर से मिलता है. लेट्स बिगिन. चिल्ड्रंस, first we need to know one important thing. What are the topics we are going to cover in this chapter? Okay, that is food variety. We are going to discuss about food variety. Next topic we will discuss about food materials and their sources, and next plant parts and animal products as food. What do animals eat? So these are the topics what we are going to cover in this chapter. Okay, and I want you all need to copy down these all points, make a separate notes, copy down each and every point of this. It will be very much helpful for you all. Is this clear? Please keep your textbook aside, keep your textbook. If you have textbook, you can just keep the textbook and you can watch the video, so that definitely you will understand what exactly we are going to do here. If you don't have textbook, no problem, students. Just if you are watching this video and solving the questions what I am going to give, that is more than sufficient, right? And if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, so please do subscribe our YouTube channel, that is Evershine Coaching Groups. So this is our YouTube channel, that is Evershine Coaching Groups. So this is what our YouTube channel. Okay, please do subscribe and click the like button. Click the like button, children. Is this clear? And if you can share this video to your other friends also, you can share this video, and do not forget to comment in the last how did you like this chapter, how much it was helpful to you, and how much you have understood, and you can just try to give us the feedback. Okay, now let's begin this chapter. See, children, first important point what we are going to discuss, just we have some points for a glance. As we have mentioned here, we are just glancing some important points, means we are going to use these terms in this chapter. So first only let me see which are those important points. First point, all living organisms need food. As you all knows it, we need food, right, children? Every living being, every living organisms, they need food to survive, right? ನಾವು ಬದುಕಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು, food, ಊಟ ಬೇಕು. We can see here I have given you here the picture. So these are the food materials what we are going to consume to be alive, right? If ನಾವು ಬದುಕಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ इस फूड ತುಂಬಾ इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर से हमारे को जिंदा रहना है तो हमारे को ये फूड चाहिए. ये फूड के बगैर हम जिंदा नहीं रह सकते, राइट? गुड. नेक्स्ट, लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स नीड फूड फॉर व्हाट पर्पस वी नीड फूड, चिल्ड्रंस? कैन यू टेल मी फॉर व्हाट पर्पस वी नीड फूड? नो, यू आर ईटिंग फूड, राइट? डेली यू आर ईटिंग फूड, यस और नो? हर दिन आप खाना खा रहे हैं, नहीं खा रहे हैं? हाँ, खाना खा रहे हैं, राइट? Maybe that is milk or water or rice or chapati, anything. Okay, ನಾವು ಡೈಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಊಟ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ತಿಂಡಿ ಊಟ ರಾತ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ನಾವು ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫುಡ್? because for the purpose of growth. Now ಬೆಳಿಬೇಕು, right? हमें बढ़ना है, आगे बढ़ना है, हमारी उम्र बढ़ना है. Like 1 year, 2 year, 3 years of age, you can see so many developments are there in your body, right? This is how this food is responsible. Understood? You can imagine in the age of 2 years how much you were, now how much you are. Can you see the difference, right? Yes, this is what we called as growth. Understood? Let you take plants or let you take animals, everyone needs some kind of food for the purpose of growth. Understood? And next we are going to discuss about energy. Energy. So what do you mean by energy, children? Energy is nothing but, see children, now you are eating food, right? Once if you eat the food, what happens? It goes inside your body, means it goes inside the stomach. Am I right? Once if it goes inside the stomach, actually it's a very long procedure, but I am telling you in shortcut. Inside the stomach what happens? Digestion will happen, right? Food digestion will take place. After food digestion what happens? This food after digestion it converts into energy. Just you remember this much. Okay, still we have higher order language what we are going to use here, but now you remember, once if we eat the food, it get digested in our body, inside our stomach. Once if it get digested, the complete food will converts in the form of energy. So this is what this energy. Understood? Energy andre शक्ति. हम हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? ताकत. हम खाना खाने से ताकतवर बन सकते हैं. ನಾವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಟೈಮ್ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಈಟ್ ದ ಫುಡ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? You want energy, children. Without energy you can't do any work, you cannot study also. Understood? If you want to become a very good boy or girl, you want more energy. Understood? If you want to score good marks in exam, you want more energy. Where do you get this energy? From this food. From this food we get energy. Understood? And also this food is required, is also helpful for replacement and repair of damaged body parts. Understood, children? For the replacement and repair. In case if you fall ill. In case if you fall ill. Understood? Now you have got fever or cough or stomach pain or body pain, anything or any kind of disease. Understood? At that time this food will help us. This food will helps us for the repairment of our body parts, that parts which is damaged, ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸು, ಆ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಫುಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. अंडरस्टूड? ये फूड हमारे जो भी पार्ट्स खराब हुआ है या टूट कर है या हमारे को कोई जुकाम हुआ है हमारे बॉडी के अंदर, उसको अगर से आपको क्यूर करना है तो आपको फूड चाहिए. अंडरस्टूड चिल्ड्रंस? ಅಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಬಿದ್ದೋದ್ರಿ, ಕಾಲ್ ಮುರಿದೋಯ್ತು, ಕೈ ಮುರಿದೋಯ್ತು, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ? ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಅದ್ರ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಫುಡ್ कंज्यूम ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. जब आप चल रहे हैं तो गिर गए, गिरने के बाद हाथ या पैर टूट गया तो ऐसे ही जुड़ जाएगा? वो नहीं जुड़ेगा. तो क्या चाहिए हमारे को? फूड चाहिए, फूड प्रोडक्ट चाहिए. अंडरस्टूड? एंड इवन फ्रॉम प्रोटेक्शन अगेंस्ट मेनी डिसीजेस. Understood? If you are eating food on time, definitely you will be away from the disease. You will be away from the disease. Understood? Good. Now we can see here, children, next point. Many different types of food materials are present in our nature, right? We have so many different types of food materials, children. We have so many different of foods are there. Understood? In our nature. Understood, children? Very good. Now food materials can be made up of 1, 2 or many ingredients. Now what do you mean by ingredients? These are the ingredients. You can see so many different types of vegetables we have, no? Yes. By using this all ingredients. Example, if you want to in case if your mummy wants to make vegetable biryani, what she will do? Your mummy is making vegetable biryani. So what she will do, children? She will take different ingredients, right? She will take rice, she will take water, she will take different types of vegetables, right? She will take some amount of salt. So these are called as ingredients. So what we call this as this we call it as ingredients. Understood? If you want to make any food, just by a single ingredient you cannot make. Understood? You want 1, 2 or more ingredients. It depends upon the type of food. Understood? But this is what we called as ingredients. Is this clear? Now plants are the main source of food. So it's your fill in the blank question. Which is the main source of food? Plants. Should not forget it. Okay. So plants are the main source of food. If we are getting much food, we are getting maximum amount of food from where? We get from plants. Is this clear? Very good. Now food is also obtained from animals. We can see food also, it's not only we get from animals, children. It's not only from plants, even we get from animals also. Like you can see meat, okay, goat or sheep, understood, or cow. We can see different animals are there, right? Yeah, from that we get meat, right? Good. Next, chicken, fish, cheese, understood. From different animals also we consume food. We get food from different animals also. Is this clear? It means that plants are the main source of food. Also, animals are also the source of food. Understood? Even we get food from animals also. But compared to plants and animals, we give more priority for plants. So here we consider plants are the main source of food. Next point. Almost all plants are edible. Are you getting, children? Means it is good or it is ready to eat. Understood? Almost all plants are edible, means we can eat. Understood? The edible is nothing but we can able to eat them. That is called as edible. Almost so many plants we see, right? Almost maximum number of plant parts we can eat it directly or indirectly, but it is fit to eat. Now adu tinbodu. Maximum plants parts ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹನಿ ಬೀಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಹನಿ. ಹನಿ ಬೀಸ್ ಜೇನು, ಶಹದ್ की मक्खी. Okay, that is what we call as honey bees. Okay, we get honey from where it makes honey? From nectar of flowers. So this is a picture you can see. This is called as nectar. शहद की मक्खी का गुड़ बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में. Are you getting, children? That is called as nectar of flowers. Now we can see this is called as nectar of flowers. From here the honey bees will make this honey. Understood? And after that man will take that and he will make money. Okay, very good. Next point. Adequately, we can see here, adequately cooked food is easily consumed and digested in our body. Understood? So maximum we can see cooked food we use. Yes or no? We are not using the raw food. Maximum we use cooked food. Understood? Because it easily consumed. Cooked food easily we can consume and it can be easily digested in our body. याद ना जास्ती ना याव फूड कंज्यूम करते हम किस तरह के फूड को डेली मतलब कि ज्यादा हम कंज्यूम करते हैं, खाते हैं. जो खाना पकाकर है वही खाना हम ज्यादा इस्तेमाल करते हैं. राइट? ಯಾವ್ದು ನಾವು ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಫುಡ್ ಅದೇ ಫುಡ್ ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಫುಡ್. ವೈ ವಿ ಗಿವ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಕುಕ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ very fastly. Understood? That is the reason we use cooked food. Understood? Next, sprouted seeds are rich in many nutrients. This is called as sprouted seeds. You can see. Okay, this is this picture, children. This is called as sprouted seeds. Is this clear? So if you consume this type of seeds, okay, if you consume this type of seeds, we can get more amount of nutrients. So you have to tell your mommy today only, mommy I want these seeds. Okay, ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವು यूजुअली सांबर ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. हम इसको लेकर सालना पकाते हैं. Right? सांबर पकाते हैं. Next, based on the food habits, animals can be divided into 3 categories. Usually we divide animals into 3 categories based on the food habits. Based on the food habits, which are those? Number 1, herbivorous. Second is carnivorous, and third is omnivorous. Now what do you mean by herbivorous? Herbivorous is nothing but animals which eat only plants. These are the animals which eat only plants. They are called as herbivorous. Understood? These are called as herbivores or herbivorous animals. Understood? So ಯಾವುದು ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸು ಬರೇ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಲೈಕ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಅನಿಮಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹರ್ಬಿವರಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. जो भी एनिमल्स चारे को खाते हैं या प्लांट्स को खाते हैं तो हम उनको क्या बताते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं? हर्बिवरस एनिमल्स. नेक्स्ट, कार्निवरस एनिमल्स. Animals which eat flesh of other animals are called as carnivores or carnivorous animals. ಯಾವುದು ಫ್ಲೆಶ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ. ಆರ್ ಯು ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? ಯಾವ್ದು ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಕಾರ್ನಿವರಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. जो भी जानवर क्या करता है, दूसरे जानवर को ऊपर हमला कर कर उसका गोश्त खाता है, फ्लैश खाता है, गोश्त खाता है, तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? कार्निवरस एनिमल्स. नेक्स्ट, omnivorous means animals which eat both plants and flesh of other animals are called as omnivorous or omnivorous animals. Okay, the animals which eat both plants and flesh. ಯಾವ್ದು ಅನಿಮಲ್ಲು ಮರ ಗಿಡನೂ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಮಾಂಸನೂ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡೂ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? omnivorous animals. जो भी एनिमल प्लांट और मटन मीट को खाता है, दो भी फ्लेश को खाता है, उसको हम बोलते हैं omnivorous animal. The best examples are human beings. So these are the different types of animals which we have divided based on this food habit. Is this clear? The herbivorous animals like goat, sheep, giraffe, cow, or carnivorous animals like lion, tiger. So these all are carnivorous animals. All wild animals are carnivorous animals maximum. Okay, omnivorous are human beings. The best example is human beings. Is this clear? Very good. Next, children, these are the important points you have to copy down. Important terms and definitions. Actually, I'll be not explaining you these terms in rest of the chapter. So first only I'm explaining this term's meaning. So what does it mean? First is organisms. Whenever you see this word organism means you should able to understand what is that, what does it mean. Organisms is nothing but all living beings such as bacteria, fungi, plants, animals, human beings, etc. These all are called as organisms. Okay, ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಫಂಗೈ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸು, ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ऑर्गेनिजम्स. इवन वी आर ऑल्सो ऑर्गेनिजम्स. ओके, हम जो भी बैक्टीरिया फंगाई देखते हैं ना, वो पानी में मौजूद होता है. एक्चुअली बैक्टीरिया फंगाई वो प्लांट्स में मौजूद होता है. ओके, इट इज नॉट इजिली सीन फ्रॉम अवर नेक्ड आइज. ओके, सो दिस ऑल आर कॉल्ड एज ऑर्गेनिजम्स. हम इन सबको हम ऑर्गेनिजम्स कहते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज फूड. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फूड? Substances from which a living organism gets nutrients. Okay, substances means different ingredients. What we are using now? Yeah, this is called as substances. From which living organisms gets nutrients for growth, repair and replacement of damaged body parts, protection against diseases, and which provide energy constitute food. So this is what we called as food. Okay, already we have discussed about that point. Next is edible. Things that are fit to be eaten. ಯಾವುದು ಫುಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅದು ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ. जो भी फूड प्रोडक्ट खाने के लिए रेडी है, fit to be eaten. Okay, that may be your plant part or maybe your animal products, that are called as edible. Understood? The things are the food products which is ready to eat, which is fit to be eaten, which is very good, which is in a pure condition, that is called as edible. Okay, next is sprouts. When seeds are kept in moist for a day or two, ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? moist is nothing but ಒಂದು बट्टे तगोंತೀವಿ, एक कपड़ा लेंगे, उसके अंदर वो बीन्स को हम डाल देंगे. स्प्राउट सीड्स, I said, you know, in the last slide I shown you some bede kind of structure. It was like this, no? Yeah, these are called as sprout seeds, right? Yeah, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಒಂದು ಬಟ್ಟೆ, ಒದ್ದೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೀರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತೆಗ್ದಿ ಅಂತ ಒದ್ದೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆನಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಈ ಬೇಳೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ 1-2-3 ದಿನ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ತೆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅದರಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬೇಬಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Understood? Are you getting, children? We take a cloth, we take one moist cloth, that is kind of a wet cloth we take, in that we put the seeds for a day or two. After keeping that seeds, we close it. Okay, then what happens? They germinate and small baby plant grow out of them. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಜರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಈ ತರ ಇತ್ತು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ನೌ ಲೇಟರ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಡೇಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ, it will come like this. It means germination of a baby plant will grow. So these germinated seeds are called as sprouts. Okay, from that another new baby plant has grown. So that type of plants, that type of seeds are called as sprouts. Next, autotrophs, heterotrophs. These are the very important question, children. You should not forget it, because in your higher studies also you will be using these words called as autotrophs and heterotrophs. What is autotrophs? Very important question. Living organisms which produce their own food are called as autotrophs. ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಅದು ಸ್ವಂತ ಫುಡ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Are you getting my point? It is not depending on other organisms. It is preparing by himself, by themselves. That is called as autotrophs. जो भी प्लांट्स खुद से वो उसका फूड को तैयार कर सकता है, उसको हम बोलते हैं ऑटोट्रोप्स. किसी के ऊपर वो डिपेंड नहीं हो रहा है, खुद से अपना फूड खुद ही बना रहा है. हेट्रोट्रोप्स, लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स which depend on other organisms for food. He is not preparing food by himself. He is depending on other organism to prepare the food. That is called as heterotrophs. Okay, if plants prepare their own food, they are called as autotrophs. If they are not preparing and they are depending on other organisms for food, are called as heterotrophs. Now let me start this chapter. Topic number 1, food variety. See, children, what is food variety? What do you mean by food variety, children? Food variety is nothing but we eat different kinds of food at different times of the day. Am I right? In early morning, in breakfast, you eat one type of food. In afternoon, you eat one type of food. In evening, again, you eat one type of food. Right? You can justify, right? You can guess, no? In morning, what you had, in afternoon, you eat the same food? No. We eat different foods in different times of the day. So, the different kinds of food items that we eat, the different kinds of food items that we eat, they constitute what is called food variety. Are you getting my point, children? We eat different types of food, no? So these different types of food what we eat, that is called as food variety. Okay, according to their taste, habits, lifestyle, availability of food items, different people eat different kinds of food, right? In north, if you go in North India, what type of food they eat? In South India, you see what type of food you eat. In Africa, what type of food they use. In Australia, which type of food they use. I hope you have seen different countries, different places, different cities is famous for different types of foods, right? Yeah, it depends upon their taste. It depends upon the type of food which is easily available in that particular place. Based on that, food varieties will be decided. Okay, a particular food item served as part of a meal is called as a dish. In morning, okay, we are not eating every type of food in a single day, right? In a single time. In one time you eat all types of food: biryani, pulao, khushka, khurma, okay, anna sambar, rice bath, chocho bath, bisi bade bath, everything you eat in a single time? No, we use a part of meal, means one type of food we eat in a single time, that is called as dish. Morning what you had? Dosa, that is a dish. Means we are using a part of meal, we are not using the complete meal, we are using just a part of a meal, that is called as dish. To make the dish, what your mom will do? She will take all ingredients, right? Yes or no? Yes, it means she will mix all different food items. She will mix all different food items, and then she will make a single type of food. Yes or no? So these all single things are called as what? Ingredients. It means that The food items are substances which are combined to make a dish. Which are combined to make a dish are called as ingredients. Okay. For example, you can see raw rice. Raw rice means what? If you go to shop, he will give rice. No, that is called as raw rice. It is not cooked rice. Okay. It is still, we have to cook it. That is called as raw rice. Water are the ingredients required for preparing boiled rice, right? If your mom want to prepare the rice, what she will do? She will take rice and water and then she will make the boiled rice. But to prepare vegetable curry, what she will do? She will use ingredients like vegetables, spices, oil, salt, water. This all she will mix together and then she will make a food item. Then she will make one type of food. Am I right, children? Are you getting what I am saying? Very good. Now, to understand this food variety, we do some activities, children. We do some activities to make you people to understand still more very clear manner. And this activity I am giving to you people. You have to tell me the answer for this question. Till now I have explained you. I have done my part. Now, it's your part. Let me see how well you will do it. I am giving the aim. Aim is nothing but question. I am giving a task for you. That is called as aim. Okay, now what is the aim? To prepare a list of food items eaten by various students or friends in a day. You collect the information, children. So your friend, what type of food they had in morning, another friend, what type of food they had, one more friend, what type of food they had. Can you collect the information? Can you make a list of food items eaten by various students? You're all friends in one day, in morning, afternoon, evening, what they had in the day. Can you collect that information? Now I'll give you the procedure how to do it. See, procedure is very simple. First, what you can do is, first you take names of your friends. Names of your friends in one column, and in second column you write food items. In second column you write food items eaten in a day. Eaten in a day. Okay, can you make this? Let me see. Not only your friends, even your family members, okay, relatives, anyone. You just ask them. Akka, bhaiya, means no need to write their full name, just write P. Okay, just write P, write A, B, C, D. Okay, A is one your friend, B is one your friend, C is one your friend. You ask them, what they will tell you, tell me, you let me know. One friend may tell that today I had bread, I had butter, I had chapati, I have pulsars, I had boiled eggs, okay, I had cake, right? One more friend may say you, like I had today rice, today I had sambar, today I had dosa, I had tea, I had coffee, I had bormita. One more friend may tell, today I had biryani, I had chicken gravy, okay, I had one more like pasta, cold drinks, Pepsi, right? They will tell or not, children. Now what you have, now what is your conclusion? Can you tell me? No, I have asked you. I have only done that activity, no problem. But still, even you also can try by doing this activity. It's very interesting. Now, what is the result? What did you get to know here? What did we notice in this by doing this activity? What is your conclusion? The result is very simple. We get to know that what are the different types of food we eat, right? What are the different types of food we eat in a single day? That is what we have get to know. Understood? I hope you have understood this activity. Yes or no? Very good. From this we have got to know that, so these are the different ingredients which is required to make one food. So these are the different ingredients, I mean these are the different food items, these are the different food items. To make these all food items, next what you can do is, you ask your mummy, in out of this any one food item you take, you ask your mom and make one more activity. So what are the materials or what are the ingredients are required to prepare that food? Can you do this, children? Can you do this activity? Okay, your friends have told you, no, to make this, all they had this, they had this, they had this. Even you also may had one other thing out of this, right? No, you ask your mom or you ask your dad how to make this. if I want to make this, what should I do? What are the things are required to prepare this? You ask them and you try to make it once. You try to make it once. See how much interesting it is. See, science is a subject where you have to feel it. Unless you won't feel this subject, definitely this subject will never become interesting subject, children. This subject is not like just see, okay, mug up some answers, behead some answers, write in exam, come out. No, you have to feel it, you have to taste it. Understood? See, this is what science speaks. Okay, very good, children. You can try. You can also make one type of food once when you are free. Okay, good. Next, one more activity we do, children, here. What is this activity? Here in this activity, what we are doing is to understand that different food items are prepared with different ingredients. Okay, as I said you, the second activity, this is what my second activity. You take any one food, you take one type of food. Example, you can make a procedure, you can make a chart like in one column you write food items, in one more column you write ingredients. So what are the ingredients are required to prepare that food? Can you make this food item? Maybe your friend told today I had rice. To make rice, what are the things are required? We want raw rice, we want water, yes or no, and we want a small amount of salt also. Now you have to collect the information like this. Example, if you want to make chapati, what is required? If you want to make omelette, what is required? If you want to make dosa, what is required? If you want to make idli, what is required? What are the ingredients are required? You collect this information. Okay, will you do this? Very good. You have to do this, children. Okay. Now what is the conclusion from this, children? What did we understood? We got to know that, so these are the different ingredients are required to prepare this, right? So many ingredients are used for preparing one food item. We get only one food like chapati, but to make chapati, how many ingredients are required? You can see here, right? So this is what the interesting concept in this chapter. Any doubts? I hope you have understood this. Now I am giving you one small task. You have to complete this. I hope you all have understood. Come, let's see here. So this is the test for you now. As we have completed this chapter, now this is the test. Let's begin. State whether the following statements are true or false. Okay. Food is required for the proper growth and development of our body. Is it true, children? We want a food. Food is required for the proper growth and development of our body. Is it true? You want food to grow your body, for the development of your body you want food. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. See, I am only telling. Now before I tell the answer, you have to tell me the answer, children. Okay, let's see. Next question. Overcooking makes food more nutritious. Means, as example, you have taken one type of food. As you start cooking, do you think nutrients will increase? Okay, ಈಗ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಟೈಪ್ फूड ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 5% न्यूट्रिएंट्स ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. अब मैं एक फूड ले आऊँ, इसमें 5% न्यूट्रिएंट्स है मेरे पास. जब ये फूड को मैं बॉईल करता हूँ या पकाने जाता हूँ, जब मैं इसको पका रहा हूँ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಫುಡ್ಗೆ, ಈ 5% ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ 50% ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ನೀವು ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಓವರ್ ಕುಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷಿಯಸ್. ಅಡುಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ನೀವು ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದ್ರ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. Nutrients will not increase by cooking. Nutrients will increase in the plant only. Okay, very good. Next question, multiple choice question. Multiple choice means I will give you 4 options. Out of these 4 options you have to tell me which is the correct one. Okay, vegetarians eat dash. Vegetarian, you may have seen your friends, he will tell, say I am vegetarian man, hey I am non-veg man, right? You might have seen this kind of words, right? Very good. So vegetarians eat what? Plants and plants based products, meat, fish, eggs. What they eat, children? Tell me answer fast. I want you have to copy down these notes. Okay, fine. So vegetarians eats what? Very good, children. They eat plants and plants products. Very good. Second question. Tell me the answer. The food items or substances which are combined to make a dish are called dash. Food items or substances which are combined to make a dish. If you want to make a dish, so what is required, children, to want to make a dish? Species, raw material, ingredients, none of this. What do you want? What do you need? Very good, children. You want ingredients. Very good. You want ingredients. Okay. Next, fill in the blanks. The food consumed at a particular time of the day constitutes a dash. The food consumed at a particular time of the day that constitutes a dash. What it constitutes, children? Very good. It constitutes a meal. Right? We have discussed in just before, right? That is meal. Cooking makes food items soft and easily. Cooking makes food items soft and easily. Because for what purpose? Cooking makes food items soft and easily? Because it is digestible. Because it is digestible. Okay, children? If you use cooked food, it makes food soft and easily digestible. Next, tell me this question answers. Let me see. First question, state the main functions of food. Can you try? Can you try, children, this answer? State the main functions of food. For what purpose we want food? Yeah? Good. Take down the answer. The main functions of food are number 1, it provides energy. It provides energy for various activities. It provides energy for various activities. ACTIVITIES, activities. Next point, it helps the body. It helps the body to grow and repair and replace the damaged parts. Next point, it protects the body. It protects the body from diseases and keep it fit and healthy. Okay, so these are the main functions of food. Next question, why do different people eat different types of food? Can you tell me, children, why they eat different types of food, different peoples? Take down the answer. Because they have different habits, taste, lifestyles, etc. Full stop. It is also due to their different geographical location. Geographical geographical location and the availability of food items in these locations. Okay, next question, differentiate between vegetarian and non-vegetarian food habits. We say some are vegetarians and some are non-vegetarians. How can you differentiate between them? Take down the answer. Human beings who eat only plant parts, comma, milk and milk products are called vegetarians, and those who eat both plant parts as well as animal products are called non-vegetarians. Full stop. Next question. What are the various modes of cooking that does not require water? Can you tell me the type of food? You are preparing food but you don't want water to prepare it. Can you tell me? So which are the different types of modes of cookings are there where we don't use water while preparing that? Take down. Frying, 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 comma, baking, baking, comma, grilling, grilling, and roasting, roasting, roasting does not require water. Okay, children, I hope you have understood the food variety and some basic questions related to this topic, food varieties. Okay, so wish you all the best of luck. Do well, all the best. I hope you all have understood this chapter. If you have liked this video, if you have understood the points what I have explained in this topic, do not forget to like this video, comment below how was it, how much interested it was, how did you felt, okay, how was the explanation, how was the concept, how are the questions, each and everything. So you can just try to comment me in this below box. Do not forget to like and comment. If you have not subscribed to our channel, so please do subscribe so that we will be coming across still more videos in our next classes. Okay, even I'll be solving maths also. I'll be teaching you mathematics also. From class 6 to class 12 standard, I'll be teaching maths and science. So you can ask your other friends also to subscribe this channel. Okay, maybe they belongs to different standards, no problem. We are covering for all the different standards with these classes. If you want still more classes, you can comment me in the below box. So for which standard, which class, which subject you want class, or for which chapter you are finding difficulty, you can ask me. I will try to share you with in my next video related information as per your doubts. Okay, so pray for me, pray for you, pray for your family, pray for all teachers, pray for each and every one. Okay, very good, children. I hope you all have enjoyed this session. Thank you. Bye. Take care.